Hello, Steve White, Steve White's 89, just doing a little bit of a news roundup with Madonna. Now, she hasn't done much since Madame X. The biggest thing for me was she released a video from The Girly Show, but probably the biggest news item was her run-in with 50 Cent, that little incident, but I'll get to that later. Now, she released a HD version of Express Yourself and Deeper and Deeper from The Girly Show, which is one of my favourite Madonna performances, right up with Music Inferno from Confessions. And we need to see more of this, because I don't understand, if she's got a high resolution video of Girly Show, why isn't she releasing it? If she can't get a physical release with Blu-ray, then put it on YouTube or something. At least let the fans see it, because it looks amazing. It's in full 1080. It looks great. Now, they're also releasing Take a Bow on digital and doing a HD video of that next month, which is going to be great. Hopefully it's from the original source, not just from one of the earlier video masters, because even an upscale of them in 1080 looks amazing compared to the old 480 and 720 videos. But a 1080 from the original digital source or the original film source new scan is amazing, and we've had a few of them, and it's just great to see. And part of me wants them all now, but part of me is happy to see them coming out over time, because it gives you something to look forward to and little Madonna sort of gifts through the year. So she's not working on anything new, except she does seem to be, well, she hasn't cast the role for Madonna yet, but they still seem to be working on the script. She seems to be working with some mousy looking white lady. I'm not sure if it's a friend she's hanging out with, or it's actually someone helping her with the script since Diablo Cody left. I don't know what's happening. If someone knows who this lady is, please let me know. Now, they released a mix of Frozen from Sick Kick, and that, about 2 minutes long, did well. They've released a longer version of it. That should do well. Apparently she hit, I think, 4 billion on Spotify. It's hard to tell because they did a little picture for it, and Madonna was standing over the word, and her boobs were sort of where the B should have been for billion. So I think it was billion, not 4 million wouldn't be anything to talk about, so it must be 4 billion. So that's a lot. She's doing well digitally now. She sort of was slacking off with that for a while, but they're focusing more on that. She finished her tattoo. She had a 3-part one. She had kissed put in Hebrew, and then she did an X on the tattoo artist's hand, I guess to mark that event for him. She did videos of Thanksgiving and Christmas with her family, which looked adorable. She put up a video of In This Life for on December 2 for World AIDS Day, and she also put up the video of her with a pink wig from doing Like a Virgin in Japan. I love that video. It makes me think of Gem and all those 80s sort of over the top, pop star sort of acts in the 80s and that. So I'm glad she had that pink wig moment, and it's nice to see that again. And she's not ashamed of this old sort of stuff. She has fun with it. But I think that's everything except for 50 Cent, the thing with 50 Cent. Now, basically, she did a video, and it was horrific, unintentionally. She had like a little baby face filter on with like eyes and a mouth, but the eyes kept going off, and when they went off, they sort of had this blown up sort of segment of her eye underneath, and it looked like her eyes had been cut out, and they kept going off one at a time, and it was just horrific to look at. But once you got past the horrific imagery and listened to what she was saying, it was fairly reasoned. She basically said, "You're trying to shame me, you're reposting something with a low-level consciousness, trying to humiliate me, you're being sexist, you're being misogynistic, you're being ageist, you're doing this because of my age." Now, the photo itself was just ripe for memes and to be made fun of. She must have known that putting it up, but that still doesn't make it okay, and she probably didn't expect it from one of her friends. And it seems that he doesn't really value being friends with Madonna now that she's older, so there does seem to be some ageism there. So when she was younger, like years ago, he was like all bragging about it. Now he's like making fun of her. So she said, "Look, your apology really is not valid because you don't know what you're apologising for. You haven't acknowledged the misogyny, the sexism, the ageism, anything." She said she didn't take it personally. She wasn't hurt because it came from a place of low consciousness. And she basically said she wants him to do better. She forgives him, and she wants him to wake up. So she could have been nastier, but I get what she was saying, and I agree with her. I do think she kind of asked for some problems putting out that photo, because it was just such an over-the-top, just asking for memeing. But they didn't have to be nasty. Some of them were funny, some of them were just really nasty. So I understand. I think she has an obligation or a right to clap back when people say things that are ageist or sexist or misogynist. And I think most of the comments that he made were, and referring to her old ASS and saying she was trying to do like a version at 63. It just wasn't nice. Yeah. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know who that lady is who seems to be writing the script with her, if you know who it is. I'm going to go and sort out my Madonna videos that I've amassed over the year and things I've bought. I still have to work out my Madonna back catalogue. I've got a lot of stuff to sort out. A lot of just magazines and press interviews and things I've kept over the years. I've got to sort all this out at some point. I just have never done it, never gotten around to doing it. But yep. I don't know why I've suddenly mentioned that. I should do a video about that and, Madonna collections and stuff. But I'm going to go. Bye.